Hello again, welcome back to the Final Fantasy XIV Beta Let's Play. Today we're going to go over the resource gathering professions, miner, fisherman, botanist. I'm starting in the Miners Guild, mainly because it's further away from where you buy all the rest of the stuff, and we're going to buy the materials we need to mine. You click on this guy on the right and hit buy items. So, for a lot of the professions, there are two tools you need. While you can do it with just one, your success rate is much better if you use two. Something else I'm going to go over real quick is this optimum rank. Obviously right now you can be level 1 for these, but sometimes you'll see items that have a higher optimal rank, 20 to rank 10. You can still equip that if you're a lower level, you just don't get the full stat bonus. Sometimes you just don't get any. This also allows you to equip different armor if you're not quite the class to go with it, so you don't have to keep re-equipping all your equipment when you change classes. So let's buy the pickaxe. Buy the sledgehammer. I'm going to leave here. And escape to get out of the windows. Alright, Miners Guild real quick has a little dance burlesque bar, and yeah, she'll hit on you if you talk to her. So right now, we're going to go to the other shop, which is up here a little bit. More of a market district. Alright, the game crashed a little bit there, so I went ahead and reloaded and got most of the way here. So let me pull up the map, you hit M. And I came from down here, where the Miners Guild is, ran all the way up here, Sapphire Exchange Avenue, or Avenue Exchange. There's another market over here, Ruby Road Exchange. In Oldham, that's where a lot of the tools are for professions. Start here and we'll get our fishing supplies. You see it has fishing poles and stuff. Alright, so we're gonna buy a fishing rod. Gonna buy a gig. We're going to buy some bait. They're cheap. I'm just gonna go get 20 here. Alright. Alright, and now we need to get the botany gathering supplies. If just mouse all the way up, you can go to first person view. Mouse wheel. Back in the Adventures Guild for a quick shortcut. For now, we're just going to accept the missions for the first two, so we use that money to buy the required tools for botany. So go back to the Adventurers Guild and talk to Tatanawa, I think. We're going to do the tutorial one so I can go through all the basic stuff with you. Nutritious fishes. Burning brush would be for mining. So we'll do hunting for the hives just so we have it there. Can't do it yet without the tools. Then you can also take your Fieldcraft leaves, which are resource gathering based quests. Get to the copper! That was horrible. We shall do it. Alright, I've got too many leaves, but we're not worried about that one right now then. Alright, well, I know I'm going out the door. We're going to teleport back to Blackbrush. So, open the menu, go to teleport. Thanolin is where we're at. We want to go to Camp Blackbrush. They say, are you sure? And now it's loading Thanolin. As usual, go to your contextual interaction. Actually, let me equip this stuff and show you how that's going to work. Nothing's loaded yet. There we go. Alright, so we'll pull open the menu. We're going to go to Attributes and Gear. We're going to click on the slot. And we're going to start with mining, so we're going to go to the mining axe. Or the pickaxe. We're going to equip it. So now I am a miner. We're going to do the secondary, which is that sledgehammer, because it increases your success rate. And now I'm a slightly more successful miner. It's that easy to change classes. We do need to put our miner ability into our action bar though. To do that, we go to Actions and Traits and we drop down Mining. We'll click where we want it, which would be slot 2. Yeah, when you're a crafting profession or a gathering profession, you get one attack, and that's throwing rocks at the enemy. Spiffy. So we're going to equip this. Main hand. Sometimes takes a second to appear. There we go. What that ability does is allows me to detect where rock deposits are. We'll watch down here. So if I click my 2, oh, well, let's get out of the chat window. So if I click 2, it's going to tell me that it sees grade 1 materials 122 yalms to the east. Yalms are their unit of measurement. It's something like a meter or a yard. Alright, so let's accept that tutorial mission for mining. Ah, dang it. Sometimes the mouse commands are a little laggy, so I get ahead of him. There we go. We're going to commence this. I've regained a little guardian favor. I still want to invoke it because it helps you level up your class faster. So as usual, it's right here in the quest. So when you're doing resource gathering, you're looking for little sparklies. Oh, and a real quick note, do not go into active mode to use your resource gathering abilities. They just won't work. So you just stay out of active mode. Okay, so here's what we're looking for. Blinky little sparkly thing on the rock wall. So now we've just got a interaction for mine. Pull out my pickaxe. So it's like a little mini game. You can start high or low. Doesn't really matter at first because you're trying to zero in on where it's at. So we begin. So I want to strike. So I have to click here first. So as you see, it's going out and in, out and in. So I click somewhere. You either do it closer to the outside edge or closer to the inside edge at first. So you can kind of zero in. Oh, I went too far in. So I felt nothing promising, which means there's nothing that close inside. I just see I get so many chances before I have to start over. So I'm going to strike. We're going to do a little closer to the outside now. Here we go. Alright, I got some flintstone, which is what we needed for this quest. So I've exhausted that supply. So we're going to look a little more for another one. Let's look at rock faces. Also, if you hit your ability, it's telling me to the north, 39 yalms, so we go north. It's probably on the other side of that face. There it is. Okay, the game client crashed on me in the middle of a mission. It's never happened to me before, so I'm going to see if I can restart that quest. I appear to have failed that quest. It's not a big deal. You get to do it again in a day or so. So we'll just go to get to the copper, which is another mining quest, so I can still show you follow the arrow as usual. If you give the game a little time to load the areas, the fog clears up, and you can actually see pretty far. You get some really nice looking vistas. Small gripe, without the jump ability, terrain can really stop you. So you gotta look at your map and kind of know where to go around. So I'm trying to get here. These represent mountains that you can't get on top of, impassable terrain. So I'm just gonna circle around. Looks like I should be able to get up here. Also, without being able to jump, sometimes you get up to the end of a sheer cliff and you're okay with taking the damage from the jump, but your character is not, because it's more rational than we'd like it to be. Looks like I can't get up that way, so I'm going to circle around. Alright, we're here. Contextual. Mine. Now this one's going to be a little more difficult than that tutorial one was, so we're going to kind of pick an exposed area. Strike. A little bit on the outside. Well, a little bit on the inside then. There's a little lag after you click before it stops, so it's takes a little bit to get it perfect. So it says I'm close, but not quite extracted. So I'm actually going to go further inside. Alright, I got rock salt, not what I'm after, but it's an item, get you experience. Let's pick another spot. Failure still, well, as long as you get something, failure still levels you, so that's not a bad thing. Okay, nothing promising, so we're going further into the circle. Further from the mark. Maybe a little lag messed me up there, but probably isn't going to get it, but you never know. Alright, I didn't get anything, so we're going to try again. You still get a little experience, even for failure. Not as much, but you're rewarded for your effort. And I'm just kind of, I was moving that slider kind of just to different places. Alright, nothing there. We're going to go further in. Close, so we're going to go even further in. More rock salt. Just max that out about. Nothing promising. Close. A little outside the last one. High quality copper. It's a mission item. So it hasn't exhausted it yet, so I can keep trying for more. Nothing promising. We'll go inside. Ooh, it's too far inside, but we'll see where it gets me. No, bone chips. Alright. Should have moved a little, but it's not a big deal. Nothing. Too far inside. So it's inside, just not that far inside. Alright, probably a little further in. Yellow copper. Useful, but not the mission item. Okay. So I've exhausted it. Actually, I haven't. The mission thinks I have, but you can actually keep trying. Because it's a mission deposit, it didn't go away. Further from the mark, which meant it was outside of the other one, which said I wasn't getting close. And I didn't go out as far as I'd like. Didn't get anything. Oh, come on. High quality copper ore. What we are after. And I've ranked up. Minor 3. So if we can get some more real quick. These resource gathering missions do run a little longer than the combat ones in most cases. See if this one gets it. High quality copper ore. Alright, we finished the mission. So as per usual, we're going to cancel out of here. And I should get a little... Alright, right where I'm standing. So we've turned in the mission. We're going to return to the camp. So we've just done Get to the Copper. This game likes to use memes. Alright, so now we're going to do a fishing mission. We're going to equip the fishing rod, and the bobble, and even the bait. Well, let's see if I got any points for that first. Yep. Attributes and gear. Click on your main slot. There are more than one way of equipping items, but this lets you figure out what's going to go in that slot. A little. Oh, well, that's not going to go in that slot. There we go. So, fishing pole. Equip. And then the bronze gig. Equip. And then bait goes up in the pack selection. Lugworm. Again, not required, but increases your chances. Alright. I'm a fisherman. Rank 1. So, contextual. Aetheryte. Initiate leave quest. Nutritious fishes. Just wants me to get some carp. Commence. Commence again. Click somewhere, anywhere. Invoke. Alright, as usual, we follow the arrow. In this part of the world, Oldham, there aren't a whole lot of fishing spots, I've noticed. So you go to this one little puddle that's sticking out of a rock, and you'll find other players there. It's kind of a hike. Oh, I'll take this moment to tell you that the Gill spammers have already arrived. I don't know why they think people want to buy Gill in a game that they can't play for more than another week because it's beta, but I've already gotten a chance to use the blacklist command. We'll stop and I'll show you it real quick. You go down here and you type /blist, and this is the blacklist, and you have to type their name into it when you add, so come here, buy golds. Pretty obvious name. I've already added him because he was very annoyingly spamming it. See, there's another mining spot now that we have mining in our. Just like mining. Okay, I actually got attacked the first time I tried this, and it even killed me, so this is attempt number 2. It doesn't usually happen. I think I just wandered too close to a mob. So you do the same interaction menu, fish, just like mining. You pick a depth, and then you're literally just waiting for something to bite. Something bites, you'll get the option to jig or wait more. So I'm gonna go ahead and jig. Sometimes just pays to wait, but you get another little mini game where you can kind of pick where you're cast at. Hook something but cannot reel it in, so we're going to jig a little further. We're going to try the other direction. Fish is taking the line, so that was close. Again, it's just a game of getting closer to where you were, but not Same thing. Waters yield no fish. So we'll try again. I'm going to go further to the left. Fish got away. I lost a lugworm. As you can see, I have 19 left. Again, not essential. They just help. I gained some experience for failing. E for effort. Go a little different. Wait. Change the view, just so you can see other stuff. Glowing plants is for herbalism. Let's jig it a little. I've hooked something but cannot reel it in. Fish got away. Alright, someone just died right there, so this guy may come and attack me. So I'm going to try to go a little deeper. A little bit of drama to our fishing adventure. So I'm going to wait this time. So let's jig. I've taken a great deal of line. Really close. Fish is taking line, so a little more to the left. Lost what I was going after, as well as another bit of bait. Ah, the super exciting world of fishermen. Sports fishing. Will I catch the fish, or will that thing kill and eat me? Right, that means I kind of want to go to the other side. So I'm close. A little more to the side of that. Might not have been enough. Ah, got the fish. Let's see what I got. Oh, mission fish. And I got some water shards. Those fish are now diamonds. So we can try again. We'll go a little harder up. Shards like that are for crafting. They're usually always a part of some kind of recipe, whether it be cooking food to making a table. I don't know if you make tables, but carpentry is a profession. Nibbles, you can sometimes try to get them to jig, or you can wait and see if you can feel a bite. Like I just felt a bite, so we're going to jig it. On a little left. So cannot reel it in, so we'll go further to the right. So I'm close. So a little more to the right. Oh, frick. A little bit of lag there. Hopefully it gives me another chance. Oh! I catch a fish anyway. Nice. Another carp for salting. One more is all I need. And I'm a level 2 fisherman. Fisher cat. Fish. Alright, so I'm going to go further to the right. Nope, fish got away. Let's try it again. Alright, I feel a bite, so let's jig. Bop. Alright, a little more to the right. Great deal of line, I'm close. We'll do a tad more to the right. Fish is taking line, so we'll try more to the left. I got the fish. And I got what I was after. So the mission's done. So I'm going to stop fishing. Oh. Teleport out of here before that thing eats me. And I think I'm going to call this an end to the video, just because these gathering quests take a lot of time. Next time I will go over the herbalist and probably show you macros. Take care.